What if I told you that the constant joint pain, the sleepless nights, and the brain fog you've been told are just a normal part of getting older, are actually signs of manageable health issues? It's a complete myth that aging has to equal suffering. Too many seniors are needlessly putting up with problems that have surprisingly simple and effective fixes. In this video, we're going to expose 7 of these common health problems and give you practical, science-backed solutions to help you stop suffering and start thriving. Let's get started. Welcome. We're here to talk about reclaiming your health in your life. The idea that your later years are just a slow decline is not only depressing, it's flat out wrong. Modern medicine has shown us that while our bodies do change, many of the conditions we accept as inevitable are actually problems with solutions. Today, we're going to walk through 7 of the most common health issues seniors face. But we're not just listing problems, we're arming you with actionable strategies. We'll break down why these issues happen, and most importantly, what you can do about them starting right now. This isn't about miracle cures. It's about making smart choices that can dramatically improve your quality of life. You have more control than you think, and our goal is to show you exactly how to use it. Let's begin with something incredibly pervasive: joint pain. For millions, it's the first thing they feel in the morning and the last thing they feel at night. It's that stiffness when you stand up, the ache in your hips after a walk, or the swollen knuckles that make opening a jar feel impossible. Conditions like osteoarthritis are one of the most common health concerns in older age. In the United States, arthritis affects about half of all adults over 65, often leading to a lower quality of life. The misunderstanding: it's just arthritis. I have to live with it. This is one of the most disempowering beliefs out there. When a doctor says, "You have arthritis," many of us hear, "You have an incurable disease, and the pain is your new normal." We resign ourselves to a life of limitation. We stop doing things we love, afraid it will make the pain worse, and become reliant on painkillers that just mask the symptoms. While it's true that conditions like osteoarthritis involve wear and tear, thinking of it as a life sentence of suffering is a huge mistake. The pain is a symptom, and symptoms can be managed. The goal isn't always to cure the arthritis, but to manage the pain so it no longer runs your life. The simple fix: soothe, strengthen, and get smart. The solution to managing joint pain isn't a single pill. It's a combination of simple strategies that work together. First, hot and cold therapy. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book for a reason. Heat, like a warm bath or a heating pad, is fantastic for stiffness. It increases blood flow, relaxes tight muscles, and soothes aching joints. It's a perfect morning ritual. Cold therapy, using an ice pack, is your go-to for swelling and sharp pain, especially after an activity. The cold reduces inflammation and numbs the area. Try applying cold for 15 to 20 minutes after you've been active to head off a flare-up. When you don't move, muscles get weaker and joints get even stiffer. The key is choosing the right kind of movement. Think low impact. Activities like swimming or water aerobics are perfect because the water supports your body, taking the pressure off your hips and knees. Walking is another excellent choice. Third, manage your weight. This is a sensitive topic, but we can't ignore the physics. For every pound of body weight you carry, you can put about 4 pounds of pressure on your knees when you walk. Losing even a little weight can dramatically reduce that strain and your pain. Finally, don't underestimate assistive devices. These aren't signs of weakness, they're tools of empowerment. A good cane can provide stability and reduce the load on a painful hip. Jar openers with better grips and long-handled shoehorns can make daily tasks possible again. By combining these strategies, you're no longer a passive victim of joint pain. You're actively taking back control. Let's move on to our second problem: insomnia and poor sleep. How many times have you heard or said, "I just don't sleep like I used to"? Waking up at 3 a.m. and staring at the ceiling, or getting 8 hours in bed but waking up exhausted. Insomnia is an extremely common sleep disorder for adults over 60, often alongside issues like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome. and it can wreck your energy, mood, and health. The misunderstanding: older people just don't need as much sleep. This is a dangerous myth. While our sleep patterns can change, the need for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep does not go away. Believing that poor sleep is just normal leads people to accept chronic sleep deprivation. This isn't just about feeling tired. Lack of quality sleep is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive problems. The problem isn't that you need less sleep. It's that your body's ability to regulate sleep is being disrupted. The simple fix: retrain your brain for rest. The good news is that for most people, better sleep doesn't require medication. It just requires better habits, a practice known as sleep hygiene. First and foremost, have a strict sleep schedule. This is the most important tip of all. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. Yes, even on weekends. This reinforces your body's internal clock, which tells your brain when it's time to be sleepy and when it's time to be alert. Second, create a wind-down ritual. You can't go from full speed to a dead stop the second your head hits the pillow. For an hour before bed, turn off the news and put away the smartphone. The blue light from these screens messes with melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Instead, do something relaxing. Take a warm bath, read a real book, listen to calming music. This ritual signals to your brain that it's time to prepare for rest. Third, optimize your bedroom. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. That means it needs to be cool, dark, and quiet. A room temperature between 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit helps your body cool down for sleep. Use blackout curtains and earplugs or a white noise machine. And critically, the bed is only for sleep and intimacy, not for work or watching TV. Fourth, be smart about what you consume. Avoid caffeine after lunch. It's a stimulant that can affect you for hours. Alcohol might make you drowsy at first, but it disrupts the deep, restorative stages of sleep later in the night. Also, avoid big meals right before bed. If you're hungry, a light snack like a banana is a better choice. Finally, get sunlight in the morning. Just as you want darkness at night, you need bright light in the morning. Getting some natural sunlight shortly after you wake up helps set your internal clock for the entire day, making it easier to fall asleep that night. Our third common problem is one that happens behind closed doors but profoundly affects daily comfort: digestive issues. We're talking about chronic constipation, painful gas and bloating, and the burn of acid reflux. These problems are incredibly common, affecting millions of older adults. The misunderstanding: my digestion is just slowing down with age. While it's true that the digestive tract can become less efficient over time, accepting chronic discomfort is a mistake. People start thinking they have a sensitive stomach, restricting their diet in unhelpful ways, or relying on over-the-counter aids as a permanent crutch. The truth is, many of these issues are caused by factors that are entirely within our control: diet, hydration, and activity level. The simple fix: fuel your gut for comfort. Fixing your digestion is often a matter of giving your gut the right tools to do its job. First, embrace fiber. Fiber is the hero of the digestive system. You need both kinds. Soluble fiber, found in oats, beans, and apples, turns into a gel that helps control blood sugar. Insoluble fiber, found in whole grains and vegetables, adds bulk to your stool, which is key for preventing constipation. For women over 50, the goal is about 21 grams per day. For men, it's 30. An easy way to start is with a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and ground flaxseed. Second, hydration is key. You can eat all the fiber in the world, but without enough water, it can actually make constipation worse. Fiber works by absorbing water, which softens everything up. As we get older, we often don't feel as thirsty, so you have to be intentional. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day. If water is boring, try herbal teas like peppermint or chamomile. Third, add probiotic-rich foods. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, and you want the good guys to be in charge. Probiotics are those good bacteria. Found in fermented foods like yogurt, look for live and active cultures, kefir, and sauerkraut. A daily serving can support overall gut health. Fourth, practice mindful eating. It's not just what you eat, but how you eat. Rushing through meals makes you swallow air, causing bloating. Not chewing enough makes your stomach work harder. The solution is simple. Slow down. Take smaller bites. Put your fork down between bites. Eating smaller, more frequent meals can also help manage acid reflux. Finally, get moving. A simple 20 to 30-minute walk after a meal does more than you think. It stimulates the intestinal muscles, helping to move food through your system and prevent constipation. Mid-video CTA. If you're finding this information valuable, please take a second to hit that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more people who might be suffering in silence. And if you want more tips for reclaiming your health, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you. Now, let's get to our fourth common problem. This next topic is one that many people are too embarrassed to even discuss with their doctor. Urinary incontinence. It's that sudden urge, the fear of leaking when you cough or laugh. The constant mapping out of bathrooms wherever you go. This can lead to social isolation and a feeling of being trapped by your own body. The misunderstanding. Leaks are inevitable. I should just wear pads. This is a message reinforced by commercials for incontinence products. The narrative is one of passive acceptance. This happens, so just manage it. While pads can be a helpful tool, relying on them as the only solution is like putting a bucket under a leaky roof instead of fixing the hole. The problem is often not a failing bladder, but weakened muscles, and muscles can be strengthened. The simple fix: retrain your pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor is a hammock of muscles supporting your bladder. When these muscles weaken, they can't do their job, leading to leaks. The fix is to exercise them. The cornerstone of this is Kegel exercises. To find the right muscles, try to stop your urine flow midstream just once to identify them. Do not make a habit of doing this, but it's a good way to find the right spot. Once you know the feeling, find a comfortable position. Tighten those muscles as if you're lifting them up and in. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then relax completely. Make sure you aren't tightening your butt or your thighs. Aim for a set of 10 repetitions, 3 times a day. It can take a few months to see a real difference, so consistency is everything. Next, try bladder training. This involves gradually increasing the time between bathroom visits. If you go every hour, try to stretch it to an hour and 15 minutes. This helps your bladder learn to hold more and reduces that constant feeling of urgency. You can also try other pelvic floor exercises. The bridge pose is very effective. Lie on your back with your knees bent. As you lift your hips, squeeze your pelvic floor muscles. Hold, then lower back down. Finally, be aware of dietary irritants. Things like caffeine, alcohol, carbonated drinks, and spicy foods can irritate the bladder and make urgency worse. Try cutting them out for a couple of weeks to see if your symptoms improve. And don't make the mistake of drinking less water. Dehydration leads to more concentrated urine, which is actually more irritating to your bladder. By strengthening these crucial muscles and being mindful of your habits, you can significantly reduce or even eliminate incontinence. Our fifth problem is that persistent feeling of mental fog, low energy, and a lack of enthusiasm. It's not quite depression, but it's a gray cloud that follows you around. It shows up as trouble finding words, forgetting why you walked into a room, and a feeling that your mind just isn't as sharp as it used to be. The misunderstanding, my brain is just getting old. When faced with these symptoms, it's easy to fear the worst, like the beginning of dementia. But this kind of generalized brain fog is frequently a symptom of lifestyle factors that are surprisingly easy to fix. It's often just your brain's way of telling you it's not getting what it needs. The simple fix: nourish, hydrate, and stimulate your mind. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. It needs the right fuel and regular use to run smoothly. First, eat for brain health. Your brain is a hungry organ. Focus on a diet rich in antioxidants and healthy fats. That means leafy greens like spinach, colorful berries, and fatty fish like salmon, which is high in omega-3s. Nuts and seeds are also excellent brain food. On the flip side, A diet high in sugar and processed foods can worsen brain fog. Second, hydrate your brain. Your brain is about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can crush your focus and memory. Because the sensation of thirst can diminish with age, you have to be proactive. Keep a water bottle handy and sip all day. Third, challenge your brain. A brain that isn't stimulated gets sluggish. It's the use it or lose it principle. Find activities you enjoy, like crossword puzzles, Sudoku, or card games. Learning a new skill is especially powerful. Try picking up a musical instrument or taking an online course. Fourth, prioritize social connection. Loneliness is toxic to the brain. Meaningful social engagement is a powerful form of mental stimulation. It forces you to listen, process, and converse. All great workouts for your brain. Make a point to connect with friends, join a club, or volunteer. Finally, remember sleep and exercise. As we've discussed, poor sleep is a leading cause of cognitive issues. And regular exercise, like a brisk walk, increases blood flow to the brain, delivering the oxygen and nutrients it needs to thrive. Let's talk about problem number 6, the gradual loss of muscle and balance. It's the weakness in your grip, the struggle to get up from a chair without pushing off, and a growing fear of falling. This condition has a name: sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. The misunderstanding: losing muscle is unavoidable. Many people see growing weakness as a one-way street, a downward spiral of declining activity. But here's the game-changing truth. Sarcopenia is a condition that can be prevented, slowed, and in many cases, even partially reversed. The idea that you can't build muscle after 60, 70, or even 80 is a complete myth. The simple fix: resistance training and protein power. The solution boils down to 2 key things: challenging your muscles and giving them the fuel to rebuild. The most important part is resistance training. Aerobic exercise is great for your heart, but it doesn't build muscle. For that, you need to work against resistance. This doesn't mean you need to become a bodybuilder. You can start right at home with bodyweight exercises. Squats are one of the best. Start by holding onto a sturdy counter for support. Push-ups can be done against a wall. Resistance bands are another wonderful, safe tool. You can use them for rows to strengthen your back or bicep curls for your arms, all while seated in a chair. As you get stronger, you can add light dumbbells. Just 2 to 3 strength training sessions a week can make a huge difference. Alongside this, practice balance exercises. Stand in a corner or next to a countertop for safety and try standing on one foot for 10 to 15 seconds. Try walking heel to toe. These simple drills can dramatically improve your stability and confidence. The second part of the equation is protein. Protein is the building block of muscle. If you're strength training without enough protein, it's like a construction crew showing up with no bricks. As we age, our bodies actually need more protein to stimulate muscle growth. Aim for 25 to 40 grams of protein with each meal. Excellent sources include lean chicken, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, and beans. Our final problem deals with the senses that connect us to the world: taste and hearing. It's the disappointment when food tastes bland, or the frustration of being in a restaurant and feeling completely left out of the conversation. A significant number of seniors experience a decline in these senses. The misunderstanding: my senses are just dulling. Nothing to be done. Like our other topics, this is often accepted with a sigh. But a diminished sense of taste can lead to poor nutrition. And hearing loss is even more serious. It's a major risk factor for social isolation, depression, and even dementia. There are absolutely things you can do. The simple fix: investigate, compensate, and stimulate. Let's start with taste and smell. First, check for culprits. A loss of taste can be a side effect of medications or a zinc deficiency, so it's worth a chat with your doctor. Good oral hygiene is also crucial. Instead of just reaching for the salt shaker, explore the world of herbs and spices. Use garlic powder, onion powder, dill, or a squeeze of fresh lemon to add vibrant, healthy flavor to your food. Now for hearing. The first step is to get your hearing checked. For many, the problem is just a buildup of earwax. If it is hearing loss, it is critical to address it. The most powerful tool is the modern hearing aid. Today's devices are tiny, discreet, and incredibly smart. Treating hearing loss can actually reduce your risk of dementia, making it one of the most important health steps you can take. Beyond technology, adopt smarter communication strategies. Position yourself so you can see the speaker's face. In noisy places, try to sit with your back to a wall to reduce background noise. And don't be afraid to say, "Could you please face me when you speak?" It helps me hear you better. You can refuse to let your world become dull and quiet. Conclusion. So there you have it. We've looked at 7 health problems: joint pain, poor sleep, digestive issues, bladder control, brain fog, muscle loss, and sensory decline. That too many people suffer from under the false belief that it's just a normal part of aging. But as we've seen, for each of these problems, there are simple, powerful fixes. The common thread is clear. You have agency. You have the power to make choices every day that can dramatically reduce your suffering and improve your life. Aging will bring changes, that's certain. But it doesn't have to be a story of passive decline. It could be a story of resilience and empowerment. Your body isn't your enemy. It's your lifelong partner, and it responds incredibly well to care and the right kind of support. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 issues resonated with you the most? Or maybe you've discovered a simple fix that has made a big difference in your life. Please share your story in the comments below. Your experience could be the one that inspires someone else to take action. Thank you for investing this time in yourself today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on vibrant aging, and share it with a friend who might need to hear this message. Until next time, stay active, stay engaged, and take control of your health. Thanks for watching. Hit the bell icon for the daily updates. Please do like, subscribe, and share with your friends.